Welcome to Barbara's Bulletin, the podcast where we bring you the latest news and updates from around the world. I'm your host, Barbara, and I'm glad you're joining me today. We're starting off with a disturbing story from Melbourne, Australia, where a synagogue was targeted in a suspected arson attack over the weekend. The incident occurred on Friday evening at the East Melbourne Hebrew congregation, where a 34-year-old man from New South Wales allegedly poured a flammable liquid on the front door of the building and set it on fire. Fortunately, no one was injured in the attack, but the incident has sent shockwaves through the Jewish community and beyond. Australian Minister for Home Affairs, Tony Burke, has condemned the attack, calling it an attack on Australia, and stating that it's not just an attack on the Jewish community, but on Australian values as a whole. The Israeli government has also weighed in on the incident, with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu demanding that the Australian government take stronger action to prevent similar attacks in the future. The Israeli President Isaac Herzog has also condemned the attack, calling it vile and intolerable. It's worth noting that this incident is part of a larger conversation about anti-Semitism and hate crimes around the world. While the Australian government has taken steps to address these issues, including making hate symbols unlawful and increasing penalties for hate speech, many argue that more needs to be done to prevent such attacks. We'll continue to follow this story and provide updates as more information becomes available. In the meantime, we want to hear from you. What do you think can be done to prevent hate crimes and promote greater understanding and tolerance in our communities? We'll be right back with more of today's top news on Barbara's Bulletin. Welcome back to Barbara's Bulletin. We're taking a closer look at the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine, and the latest developments that have been making headlines around the world. The United Nations has condemned Russia's largest drone assault yet in the 3-year war in Ukraine, with Secretary General Antonio Guterres calling for an immediate and unconditional ceasefire. According to reports, the barrage comprised 539 drones and 11 missiles, resulting in at least 26 people being wounded in the Russian drone strikes. The attack has been widely criticized by the international community, with many leaders expressing concern over the escalating violence and the growing number of civilian casualties. The situation is complex, with both sides accusing each other of violating international law and humanitarian norms. Russia has denied deporting Ukrainian children, while Ukraine has accused Moscow of being a terrorist state whose support for pro-Russian separatists in eastern Ukraine was a harbinger of the full-fledged 2022 invasion. As we strive to provide balanced and unbiased coverage, it's essential to acknowledge that the conflict has far-reaching implications, not only for the people of Ukraine and Russia, but also for global stability and security. The international community is urging both sides to engage in diplomatic efforts to find a peaceful resolution, but so far, a lasting ceasefire remains elusive. In related news, U.S. President Trump has expressed his dissatisfaction with a recent phone call with Russian President Putin, hinting at the possibility of new sanctions. Meanwhile, the Kremlin has applauded what it sees as a more balanced position from Washington on the war in Ukraine. As we continue to monitor this developing story, we will provide updates and analysis to help our listeners understand the complexities of the conflict. For now, it's clear that the situation remains volatile, with no end in sight to the violence and suffering. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Barbara's Bulletin. Welcome back to Barbara's Bulletin. I'm your host, Barbara. As we wrap up today's show, I want to take a moment to reflect on the diverse range of stories that have caught our attention. From natural disasters to historical memories, and from innovative services to political developments, it's been a truly eventful day. Let's start with the recent evacuations in Japan, where residents are leaving quake-hit remote islands due to safety concerns. It's a stark reminder of the power of nature and the importance of preparedness and swift action in emergency situations. Our thoughts are with those affected by these earthquakes and the challenges they face in rebuilding their lives. In other news, a 107-year-old Japanese man, Shuzo Yamada, has shared his vivid memories of detention in Mongolia after World War II. His story serves as a poignant reminder of the past and its impact on individuals and nations. As Emperor Naruhito and Empress Masako visit Mongolia, it's an opportunity for reflection on historical events and their lasting effects. We've also seen developments in South Korea, where prosecutors have filed a request to detain former President Yoon Suk-yeol over charges related to his attempt to declare martial law last year. This is a significant political move that underscores the importance of accountability and the rule of law in democratic societies. Lastly, on a more positive note, Japan is witnessing an expansion of its innovative luggage delivery service between railway stations and hotels, aiming to enhance tourist experiences. It's a testament to how technology and collaboration can improve our daily lives and support local economies. As we cover these stories, it's crucial to approach them with fairness and balance, recognizing the complexities and multiple perspectives involved. At Barbara's Bulletin, we strive to provide you with comprehensive insights into global events, encouraging thoughtful engagement and understanding. That's all for today's Barbara's Bulletin. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, stay engaged. That's all for today's Barbara's Bulletin. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, stay engaged.